son, here I come.
With the extra levels, I wonder if anything is going to show as being not evil red glow now. These things still say they're red, but I don't know if that means red. It probably does. But I've got the game on easy now. I think I've just, like, I enjoyed the combat for what it was, but, like, with the massive difficulties, the massive level spike after Act 3 and the... Oh, is that what I climbed up? It is. That's cool. And just, like, the way that they structured
Hang on tight.
the game leading into the final chapter, mechanically speaking, I just don't have the motivation for it anymore. The parrying was fine, but it's not like, it wasn't like mind-blowingly good. Not enough to make me like... super excited.
Another axon. How did it get so large?
It's very big.
She wasn't always this tall, but she's obsessed with reaching the stars, so...
Papa and his parables.
Parables?
He never paints just to paint. Everything has to have layers and layers of meaning and purpose. Everything's a lesson.
What's the lesson with this one?
Hope.
Lizzie. My sister's at the top.
And Papa knows I have vertigo.
She who grasps the sky.
I hate climbing.
Once we start finding combat, you guys are going to see the stark difference between normal and easy, because it is nonsensical how big of a difference it is. I really, really desperately wish, like, I think this is an appropriate difficult for the story, difficulty for the story difficulty. This is not a critique of how easy this is, because I think it's appropriate to have a difficulty that mostly smooths out all the tension for anyone who doesn't want it. Like, I think that's a very smart thing for a game that is challenging to do. One of the things I think that the arrogance of FromSoft keeps them from doing, and it means their games will always be, in my opinion, subpar, because they refuse to acknowledge that not everyone wants the same level of tension, but some people still want the experience.
Ready to strike.
So I think this is a good difficulty, but I think normal shouldn't be normal. There should be another difficulty between, like, above this one but below normal. That has... Oh, hey, this is that same enemy. And it does 98 damage. I mean, even better than having a difficulty between these would have been granular difficulty, but I don't think we're ready for that conversation yet.
Your existence ends now.
We're barely ready for the conversation that having difficulty options is a good thing.
I'm ready.
Let's spill some ink. Finesse and precision.
Is that what level I am? Yeah, I guess so. I went and did a bunch of farming at the Dark Shores on easy because I'm honestly pretty sick of this game's gameplay. I just want to see the stories for the characters and move on. But yeah, this area is supposed to be about level 60 if I remember correctly when I was looking it up.
Your existence ends now.
From fire.
Not impressed.
It might be like 55, but like... Yeah, I tried to do... Last stream, before I stopped for the night, I tried to do the boss for Lune's story quest at like level 50. And it was just not fun. Like, I just was not enjoying it at all.
That will help.
So I decided to try and find somewhere to level. I ended up Googling it and found that, like, there really isn't a good place to level. There's kind of... If you're really, really good at the game, then there's options to level, but there's not really, like, a good... This is just a good place to level type thing.
Your existence ends now.
So, the best option I found was the Dark Shore. Yeah, really good at the game, like you never miss a parry. If you never miss a parry, then like the Dark Shore is your best bet to go to. Because it doesn't matter what level you are if you never miss a parry. You can just kill anything.
Are they trying to fix things?
shit.
Or break things?
Oh wait, no.
She who grasps the sky. They're jealous. They wish to destroy her work. Pull her back to the ground.
Is this part of the parable?
Everything is.
But yeah, now I'm just sticking to easy because I am going to be... I'm gonna be a noob and just not... And not be ashamed of that fact. Yeah, the everything was fantastic.
Radiance.
Ready to evade.
Oh well. That's cover path. Radiance.
Whoops.
Ready to go.
I'll do it.
Good stuff.
More color alumina. Oh. I didn't realize I was going the right way. Nope. I guess I'm up here now. Oh, I gained more levels? Okay. Oh, just on her. That's fine. Oh, those are new.
Foam is flowing.
Radiance.
Huh, these things do a... These things actually take a beating.
Okay.
Yup, that's powerful.
Let the ink flow. The eternity of ice. Let's keep going.
That's cover path.
Finesse and grace.
That's pretty decent. Apparently, I'm good at this. This being finding the right way, not this game. I am not good at this game. Easy mode is just ridiculously
Did
easy.
that Nevron just kick a different Nevron off the tower?
It looks that way.
Whoop. Those look bigger.
Storm is coming.
They're definitely bigger. But they're not any harder. Or they're a little harder. They have more health, but not like dramatically more.
Ready to carry. Please survive.
Danger!
Let's spill some ink. Prepare for annihilation. I'm ready. On fire.
Nice EXP on that. Well, I guess not really that nice. 178 is not as high. Better than some of the other stuff in this area, but... Yeah, I figured these boxes were bad boxes. Oh! I know that symbol. I don't suppose you guys will just let me have your thing. No. No. Dang. Fine.
A storm is coming.
Let's spill some ink. From fire.
Let's cover path.
I'm ready. Brace yourself.
Please survive.
Let the ink flow.
Good stuff.
Alright, now where's the enemy? There you are. I knew you were around here somewhere. I knew it was here.
Incoming.
Ready to pound.
I'll do it.
From fire.
Let's carve a path. Your existence ends now.
I'm ready. Brace yourself.
Okay. On me.
A storm is coming.
Blades sharpened. The good stuff.
Nobody got.
Some more of the... It's weird that in a zone that's this high level, I'm still getting the low-level catalysts, like the level 19 catalysts. Like, that seems weird to me. There's no way you're clearing this place with any regularity on level 19 catalysts. Oh, I missed you. Or on level 19 weapons, I mean.
You speak to me of perfection, but is there really any such thing? Or is it a siren leading us astray? I happily predict that neither of us will ever summit that elusive peak, but I care little as long as we walk together. Art gives us the perception of control. For a moment as I paint, I find order among the chaos. That is, for me, a moment of pure contentment. And that is truly better than perfection.
But, like, perfection would also involve pure contentment. Back in that room I was just in. No. Somewhere in here, and I don't know where, but I know it's here somewhere. Is a place where I can hang a painting. Where I have a painting to hang. I assume it's not up here. No, there's nothing up here. It's probably in one of the rooms I don't have open yet, honestly. I could be wrong, but I assume I am looking for an empty picture frame. Hello, Ife. Oh, right. Yeah. It goes pretty well. hanging the family portrait in the bathroom. Okay, well, we'll see if we open up any more rooms in here. I always forget the going in there respawns all the enemies. That's fair. There probably aren't any more rooms waiting for me up there. But there are more rooms to unlock up there. Okay. I was gonna say, if the enemy's following me across that board, I'm gonna be super impressed, and that enemy deserves to fight me. But since it's not following me, it does not. Can I sneak in between these two while they're not paying attention? Oh. That's not what I was hoping to find up there. Oh well.
A storm is coming.
On fire.
Careful, Verso.
Vertigo, remember? His intentions are good, I know, but his methods...
Your father?
I'm the youngest, which makes everything worse.
Oh, I understand that. Only child.
Yeah, Claire's the oldest.
Okay, so Claire is sister.
She's just so perfect. so accomplished and talented. Papa's favorite. He's so proud of her. And Verso. Verso could always make Papa laugh. I had so many inside jokes. Then there's me.
And then there's you. The actual favorite. The one he calls his hidden star, but who's too shy and self-conscious to see it.
Yet here I am, messing things up even more.
Look around. He just wants you to fly.
All these inventions.
Hello, Polly.
Gustav would have loved to see this.
I think I'm kind of the black sheep of EG when it comes to this game. I don't think it's that good. I think it's a decent game. I have enjoyed it, but I do not think it is like a star.
Nice.
I think the gameplay is okay, like decent, but nothing special. The one place where there are two places where I will give this game unvarnished, complete and total praise. The voice actors' performances are absolutely carrying this game so hard. Like, the voice actor performances are some of the best I've seen in a game ever. And I think that's why people think the story is so good. It's the old adage that, like, a true artist doesn't need good materials to make a beautiful work. The actual narrative of this game is weak as fuck. The third act twist took all of the weight from the game. It's a painting. Oh. Yeah, the other place where I have unvarnished praise is the music. The music is fantastic. The one kind of half kind of caveat I would give is that a lot of the music is vocal music, which is not always everyone's cup of tea. So if you're not somebody who likes vocal music, you might be turned off by that. And it can make the loops, when the soundtrack loops because you're in a zone for a long time, more obvious, which can be another thing that bothers some people. So I can totally understand that part of it being critiqued. The visuals are mostly very good as well. I will say one thing. The jumps animations are really bad. The jump animations are, special. The jump animations are something else. And the character models, the faces of the characters can get a little uncanny valley when they're trying to get super expressive during some cutscenes. But aside from that, like, the combat animations are gorgeous. The combat animations are gorgeous. The backgrounds, like the environments, are spectacular. The environments are absolutely phenomenal. And, like, the overall visual schema they used is just top tier. So there's two minor mars to the visuals, but they're fairly minor, and they almost add charm to the game because, like, the silly jumps are easily memeable. So, like, it's not like, oh my god, worst thing ever. It's like, wow, that's funny looking. But yeah, no, the narrative is just, I do not understand the praise of this game's narrative. It's like, half the game, they wouldn't tell me anything about what was going on. I'm still not entirely sure what the characters thought was happening, and I'm in the last segments of the game. Like, I have my theories about it, but the game has never, like, given me anything concrete to base those theories off of. It's just me making unjustified guesses, for the most part. I know what's actually happening because they told me that during the last set of cutscenes when we entered Act 3. So, like, I do know that part. And, like, just when you hit Act 3, I don't know what they were thinking. They just, like, stole all of I have no... the stakes are so low for this right now. The stakes are so incredibly low. If Mael fails, she goes back to her life. Yeah, exactly, Roy. The Act 3 transition, I will die on the hill that the transition from the end of Act 2 to the start of Act 3 is some of the worst game design I've ever seen. The fact that they give you no guidance about where to go, that almost everything around you is dramatically higher level than you, so you really don't... Everywhere you go, you get one shot. The only like real hint they give you is to go back and finish the game, but there's no exactly. That's what I'm like. Is like she has her memory of these characters. So why can't she just go make her own canvas? And take the memory of these characters and rebuild basically the exact same thing, but without all the horrible stuff in it. All the stuff that her dad decided to throw in it. I'm in Act 3 right now. But also, the other side of it is the side quests for the characters, like Lune, Mael, Monoko, and Eskie, the side quests should have been at the same level as you were expected to be when you reached Act 3. Like, she's commented that, like, she needs enough chroma to do it, but like, yeah, Act 3 is... I was all set up to actually be like when the funny part is when I came into this game, I was expecting to, like, love the story because I'd heard so much good about it from people who I generally think have good opinions when it comes to story. And I was expecting to be frustrated by the gameplay. I ended up being somewhat frustrated by the gameplay, but, like, not enough that I would call it a bad thing, just enough that I'm like, okay, this is not my ideal gameplay. Yeah, that's another thing, Roy, is like the fact, or sorry, was it Roy who said that? Yeah, if they had like, so at the end of Act 2, moving into Act 3, that would have actually been a much better way to pace the transition. Have us go to a few specific areas that are progressively harder to gather the expeditions to build our army, not just have that happen off screen. Or not off screen, that's not quite accurate, but like have it happen in a cutscene. Oh, this thing's gonna be easy. Like, yeah, there's so much about this final act that I just do not get why they did, and why people think it's good. But maybe the final cutscene. Maybe the final cutscene will explain everything to me, and I will feel totally different when I finish the game.
A storm is coming.
I don't expect that to be the case, but... Yeah, that's the thing that kind of pissed me off when I realized that that was what they were going for. Is like, I am attached to the characters. I am not at all attached to the main story anymore. So, like, when you give me the option to do side content that's devoted to the characters, because, again, going back to what I said before, the characters are carrying this game. The characters are the only thing that I am, like, super invested in is the actual relationships between the characters and these characters. So, like, they're like... And then they're like, no, the only place you can go right now that is your level is the main story. I'm like, no, I want to go see Lune's story, I want to go see Mayel's story, I want to see the end of Minoko's story, like, there's all this stuff I want to see. You can't just tell me don't do any of that. I'm not okay with that.
Let's carve a path.
Yeah, I do, like, I will fully acknowledge there are things about this game that are just unvarnished good, as I said earlier, like the character writing and the voice acting is top tier. Um, in the Act 3 cutscene, they showed us, like, that, Alicia came in here to try to help get her mom out of the canvas, but then got caught up in her mom's magic-y-do, and was turned into the Mayel we know now. I know that Verso is dead from the fire that wounded Mayel, or Alicia, pardon, and I know that Dad and Mom have spent some length of time that the game was never entirely clear on, fighting over control of this canvas so that they can force her to, I guess, deal with their grief in a way that deal with her grief in a way that they're okay with. Because, like, you know, Mom's not allowed to have her own, because it's Verso's last canvas and she is grieving. And in her grief, yeah.
Not impressed. Radiance away.
Oh no, I know why Mayel doesn't want to leave this canvas. Like, I get the sentimentality of this particular canvas containing a very strong sentimental value for both Mom and Mayel. But that doesn't mean she couldn't recreate the people from it. And, like, yeah, the stakes for this feel like Mayel either stays in this painting forever and eventually decays, her body atrophies and she has to leave, or she leaves quickly and goes back to a miserable life. Like, there's no winning here. This feels like a lose-lose scenario, and I don't really have any stakes in the actual final fight right now.
Ready to strike.
Eternity of ice.
Let's spill some ink. Precise strike.
But yeah, no, it's, I don't know. Like, my initial thought when we got the big story reveal was, oh, this is why they don't want to tell us anything about what's going on, because nobody would have gotten invested in these characters if we knew they weren't real. Like, if we knew they were just paintings.
Expedition 61.
Like, it
Margot.
feels like they had to keep it mysterious, or else
She-
people wouldn't have been happy
but-
about it.
I disagree. I don't think she's lonely. She's alone, but she's not lonely. They clearly have some sort of society here, and she's the odd one out. Well, except for her co-conspirator in the workshop. I've never seen creatures fighting amongst themselves before. I admit I'm impressed
I also
by her
wonder how
creativity and
the
drive.
people of Lumiere got the name Chroma.
I feel almost like a traitor for saying it. But there's something about her. You can't help but want her to reach the sky.
Like, if that's the real name for the energy that makes up this painted world. It feels weird that the people who were created within it, and who never really had interaction with the creators, would know that word. The only way that it makes sense is if Verso knew about it when he went back after the Zeroth expedition, and told them. Like, if he named it, then that makes sense. But that doesn't seem like something he would do. Yeah, it's just kind of a weird little piece of, like, it's one of those things that I notice but don't really put that much stock into because, like, it doesn't actually matter that much. It's just a little weird. Like, a lot of books have stuff like that where, like, there are names of things that, like, don't make sense for how the characters... Oh, there's Alicia. We have a minute left before break, so I'm going to take break now. I'm going to pop on words for you guys, and I will be back in a couple minutes to do some more of this. And now we're off to talk to... Well, maybe talk is the wrong word. Interact with Alicia.
Hello.
Wee woo, wee woo.
Alicia. Your letter.
SKA was definitely the heart, like the... He was what kept the... He was the levity for the game, and the game desperately needed levity. I think every story needs some levity. Like, every story needs something to keep it from getting too heavy. That's my biggest problem with, like, Attack on Titan, is that, like, they never bothered to try and give you any relief from the constant barrage of horror.
She blames us, doesn't she? You didn't deserve that.
I mean, in general, I think most of the characters are good. Like, that's my biggest strength of this game, is the cast, by far. Minoka's a good character, Eskie is good, Mael is a fantastic character, Lune is good, Ciel is good, even, like, Verso's a pretty decent character. I admit Mommy and Daddy are not the most interesting characters. They're kind of one-dimensional in a lot of ways from what we've seen so far. Not the best, but, like, they're fairly limited in their scope, so it's not that surprising.
Oh, you're the real accent. You know, Papa painted her. So, you know who she represents? You like being here with her.
Oh, yeah! Yeah, I can see that. For like 3/4 of the game, Mael was my strongest character.
Finesse and grace.
Verso has overtaken her as the strongest character in my party, but she's still really good. I wish Gustav's attack had the same descriptor as the other one that I use a lot, where if you were in Virtuosa stance already, it kept you in that stance. Because I don't. But maybe I should just think of it as getting the one where it makes it so that at the start of the turn you automatically switch to Virtuosa if you're stanceless. That might be my solution. But like I don't like swapping stances every turn because like none of the other stances are good. The other stances both suck.
I guess this represents his hope for us. For me, then. Go. Claim your piece of sky.
Thank you, Asay.
We both deserve to fly.
Have a good night.
Let me give you a new beginning.
Alicia.
Send me to my family.
Wait. Mael!
She literally asked her to do it. I know it's sad for you, but it's what she wanted. What are these new weapons we just got? I got one for her. Interesting. Not bad. Not. I'm liking using her as kind of an auto attack focus, so. Oh, it does. I guess there isn't a... Yeah, no, there isn't a switch to Virtuoso stance, but not, if stanceless. Okay. That seems... Well, no, because... I don't know if losing your stance counts as switching out of the stance also. But, oh well, we'll just leave it as is for now. I can't believe this just gave me more of the get to level 19 weapons items. I thought for sure this was going to be giving me the above 19 ones. That's really weird.
I'm sorry. It's what she wanted. I owed her that much. We owed her that much. I honored her wishes. That's something neither you nor Renoir ever did. And not Maman either.
I didn't get to say goodbye. You didn't wait. You didn't give me a chance to persuade her.
She didn't want to be
She knew what
persuaded.
she wanted. You
The
wanted me to
feedback that you
persuade
didn't
her.
get the chance to say goodbye
She's
is
not you.
fair.
You don't know that.
But
I know her better than you do. But you didn't even give me the chance to try. You just erased her.
Verso.
You've lost two brothers. You know what it's like to lose your sibling and never get the chance to say goodbye. You painters, you just do what you want. You don't care how it affects the rest of us.
I do care. I know you're hurting, but the person who made that decision wasn't me. It was her. Would have been wrong to deny her just so you could try and talk her out of her decision.
She's the last of my family. I have no one left now.
You have me. You have us.
Maya, I wasn't ready.
I don't understand. You were ready when you set Papa free. You expected that he would erase the canvas and everyone in it. Isn't that the same thing?
It's different. It's different. Why did she do that?
You know why. But you're right. I should have thought of you. I should have given you a chance to say goodbye. I'm truly sorry, Verso.
At least she's free now.
Is there anyone special you...
Oh.
Yeah, and all the expedition.
Yes.
And
same dialogue.
It's strange watching her.
Mael.
She has the power.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, same dialogue. Game's like, no.
Mael.
I'm getting quite tired of people counting on me.
Same dialogue. But we can spend more time with her. I don't know if I'm happy or find it a little weird that they'll just let me continue these stories like one after another without
The monolith
any
looks
considerations.
strange
Like on the
without
one
Maman
hand it's
and Nanda
convenient,
there.
but it also seems a little weird narrative-wise.
It feels empty now.
Yeah. I kind of miss seeing her there. I wonder what Mama's doing now. must be so upset.
Yeah.
Claire won't be happy either. They're probably driving each other crazy right now. Although, I doubt Claire's been home much. Knowing her, she's probably hunting down the writers responsible for the fire.
Sounds like Claire.
Yeah. Barely saw her when I was home.
The fact that Clea
She
is
took
their
Russ's
sister
death
makes it
very
very weird that
personally.
there's no version of Clea from the,
We all
as
did.
you said, Hun, there's
I've met
no
her
version
3
of
times.
Clea in the Verso here version
have?
of the Verso family.
The first time was right after the fracture with Expedition Zero. She stopped us at the barrier.
She told you everything then?
Yeah. Then tried to kill us so we wouldn't go home.
Claire.
She found me years later and tried to recruit me. Then she found me again. 16 years ago.
Ooh.
Told me to keep an eye on you. I think she felt you were safer here. Away from her war.
Wait. So, you've been watching me this whole time?
From afar. I'd slip back to Lumiere occasionally.
So, you knew where I was, and you left me there too?
I couldn't exactly take you with me, but I tried to look out for you. And once you left Lumiere, I stayed close. I cleared all the really dangerous Nevrons out of your path, and I pulled you away on the beach.
But you also let Renoir kill the rest of the expedition. You didn't help them.
There were too many of them to save.
I need to ask you something.
What?
You wouldn't lie to me, right?
I
Not
think
again.
we're well past that.
On the cliff. Gustav,
What is it?
did you let Renoir kill Gustav?
Ooh.
Could you have saved him?
Oh, interesting. I'm curious if there's a penalty. I'm picking yes one way or another, unless there's like a major mechanical penalty for this. But I'm gonna look up. What the result is. Okay, so the correct answer is truth. If you lie, she feels as though something is wrong, and it prevents her from going to the max relationship
Yes.
level. But if you tell her the truth, then she at
I'm
least is
sorry.
relieved that you were honest.
Why?
I was afraid. If you found out about the canvas and he was there, you would refuse to help me send Maman home.
So, you let him die?
I did. I should have told you everything sooner, but I couldn't take any chances.
telling me the truth?
I was leaning towards the truth anyways, like that would be my preference, is to just be honest with at this
Yeah.
point. But
It looks bland without a number.
You're a paintress? Paint something.
How about, Papa, you go home?
Catchy.
more accurately, she
Come
has
on,
been in the
let's
painting
do it.
somewhere. Like the real her has been. But I don't think there's a fake. Like there's a like the Alicia we just disintegrated, or I haven't seen a heard. Oh, there is? I haven't heard any mention of one. I guess unless the only thing I've heard that would even possibly hint at one is the one that Francois used to spend time with. But I just assumed that was the regular one. Huh. Cool. Fair enough.
Son, here I come. Hang on tight.
Given what we learned of her in the scene with her and Mael, or her and Alicia, I suppose, it kind of makes sense. It made sense to me that she wasn't actively a part of it, because she doesn't really care what's happening in here, aside from the fact that it's distracting her mom and dad from what she wants them to be doing. She seems very kind of cold and selfish in her portrayal. Did I see this? Okay, I didn't see this one.
I'm the fastest ball.
He's the fastest ball. Alright, monster creepy thing. Let's try this again when I am higher level and you are honestly kind of pathetic thanks to the difficulty. That's hilarious, Roy. I'm never gonna unhear that. But I'm pretty sure he says I'm the fastest ball because he's rolling at the time. Like, he says it when he does his little spin roll thing. Did I get any more of the fancy upgrades? No, I did not. Oh, what the fuck? Oh well.
Look out.
Finesse and grace.
This is gonna be slow without Verso. And I'm a little annoyed that it reset my party, but whatever.
No tricks.
Elements. You're
Probably. I certainly didn't.
so much potential. Let's keep going.
Blades sharp.
Oh god, they're flying. Her aim is really unstable. Oh, is she? There's a status ailment? I see, okay. I've just never really used her, so I just noticed that that was a thing. That makes sense then. That totally makes sense if that's the case then. Oh good, some grandiose ones at least. New weapons for her? Ooh, that could be nice. I think what she's got is still better, but the new thing. I'm guessing the new thing was for her. No? Oh, it's for him. He finally has a high level thing! Yay! Oh yeah.
Expedition 46, Annalie. Brigitte finally succumbed to her infection. She fought off that blasted Nevron for 4 days and 4 nights, saving the rest of us, but it gashed her badly. Toward the end, she seemed almost peaceful. She said not to worry. Her daughter Lune will finish their work. Expedition.
Oh.
You okay?
Let's head back to camp.
Okay, the game actually wants me to head out. No other sparklings around here, right? Nope, nothing, 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 nothing. Okay.
All my life, everything we did was about the Patris. It was a constant hum in the background. This worry, this responsibility, just always there. Always. 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 There was no relief. Never. Even when I sleep, it's still there. Like a breath I can never release.
That's a lot of pressure.
Even her last words were still, finish our work.
It also shows how much faith she had in you.
That's one way to look at it.
And the other way?
My only value to them. Not as a daughter, but as a backup plan. For their legacy.
You really believe that?
They always said at the end of the game, there are no points for effort. Only results.
If you hate it so much, why continue their work at all?
I don't know. Maybe because I still hear their voices in my head. And running away won't silence them.
They're dead. The voices aren't theirs. They're yours. Even if they were alive, the voices in your head, the voices you listen to, have to be your own.
Is that how it works for you?
Getting there. Sometimes it's hard to tell.
Yeah. It's strange.
Mael.
She has...
Yeah. What do you
Based
writing
off
this
the
time?
number, this is probably the final one for her.
Nope.
No. Theories on axons then, or observations of flora and fauna.
I'm sure Flora would be happy if you were, if Lune was observing her, but I don't think
saw
that's
you
the
mentioned
case.
Minoko earlier, so a treatise on gestural behavior.
Ooh, so close.
I assume she's back to music then.
Now I'm dying to know. I'll trade you. You can read my journal if you let me read yours.
Do you even keep a journal?
Yep. All my deepest, darkest secrets. Interested?
It's just silly sketches of Esquier, isn't it?
Come on. You're smiling, so it must be good.
Well, if you must know, I'm working on a song.
A song?
My parents said music was frivolous, but you know what? The voices we listen to have to be our own. And I've decided to be a little selfish with my time. Our problems will still be there in the morning.
Play me your song.
Actually, I was thinking we could work on it together. Stay up with me tonight. Help me with my song.
Sure. I'd love to help you with your song.
Let's go find a comfortable place to compose then.
That's the closest Lune can get to flirting, so I approve. Yeah, hon, yeah, the song. It's a love song and she needed material. After they did what needed doing, they actually got to some songwriting.
So, you really can't rely on... Well...
Sacred River, cat.
Let
Aren't you scared of what?
the stone
We're making pretty good progress, so I think I will try and do Minoko's as well while we're at it, since
Son,
I know where Sacred
here I
River is,
come.
roughly. I saw it on the map earlier. I just don't know where I am now. There it is. That's it. That's it there. Okay, so we're looking southwest.
Flashing through the sky.
That's it. There we go.
Oh, wow.
Haven't been here in a while.
The Sacred River. Let's make haste. I don't want her to...
I kind of figured.
How did you... Fair point. It's a stupid rule. We should just bring them all back now. You leave me no choice then.
Oh no. Think twice, Minaka.
I have already thought about it thrice. Golgra, I demand a trial by combat.
Do I have to?
Please help me.
I figured. I was worried that was going to be the case. Oh well. It's on easy at least.
Your existence ends now. Let's carve a path.
On easy, counters or parries are so, well, easy.
That's more like it.
Once you know the combos. You can still fail if you have no idea when to click the button, but... Or if you suck like I do. Thank you for giving me 2 parries.
What lovely feet. Invigorating. Feel energized. Your turn to shine.
There we go, there's some damage.
Invigorating.
I love that that's the first time I've had regen.
That's more like it. Wow. Maximum damage.
I kinda knew I was gonna... I knew I was gonna have to fight her.
Oh, come on. You're just afraid of losing.
Manoko, please, shut up.
I won't say thank you.
I won't say thank you. Thank you.
Oh, it's so good to hear your voice.
Hey, Noko. How's my favorite merchant?
Golgra, are you crying? Not yet, I'm afraid. We have a mission. Do you remember our expeditioner friends? They'll be happy to see you. They were very worried. Come, let's go back to camp. We found many treasures for you to trade.
Marotura Noko tu villaggio. Noko gani biva. Noko? Mi borona kena villaggio?
But I'm Noko's guardian.
I know you want to keep Noko by your side, but it's safer there. You'll see Noko when we get back to the village.
Wait for me. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Bive to bosira.
You'll be fine. Better than with you, that's for sure.
That he will be. Thanks for helping. I never understood how Golgra got so freakishly strong.
I could take Golgra by myself.
I will never show you weakness.
I mean,
ever
you
again.
basically did there, Verso. He didn't do much because he's not very
Let's
leveled
get
or
back to
geared.
camp.
I mean, technically he gave you regen, I suppose, but like you didn't take much damage, so you didn't really need it. huh. I love Mael's animation at the start of the fight. Like with her rapier out.
Prepare for annihilation. On me. Let's spill some ink. Take a step. Strike! Time to hit big.
Oh wow, yeah. Some high level shit here. You already gain 1 AP on a parry, and I don't know if gaining 2 is actually that big of a deal. Upgrading this double burn is nice, because that's an expensive one that I like to use. AP on turn start. Upgrading that might be reasonable. Upgrading that doesn't really make much sense. Yeah, upgrading both of those makes sense, because those are both ones that I would like to have equipped. They are expensive enough to equip the Lumina ability that it makes sense to have the Pictos equipped, to free up the points for other things that are possibly as effective but a little cheaper. No.
You okay? At least Noko is safe and can begin readjusting.
Every time he returns, is slightly changed. I mourn the loss of who he was before, but he's still there. My old mentor. Thank you, my friend. So,
You're really enjoying...
can't rely. Well,
Okay, so after this, I think we'll be done with all the character stories. It'll be time for another break. And then after that, we'll move on to main
Noko
story.
always said that he didn't mind waiting in the queue. Why were you so adamant about bringing him back sooner?
there was never supposed to be a queue. Verso wanted us to experience the excitement of new beginnings. He gave us the gift of the river. Why shouldn't we use it? Noko found me after the fracture. Noko raised me, taught me, protected me. It's my turn to protect him. That's how it works. He took care of me. Now I take care of him. Except I can't.
Because of me.
I know why you're doing this. And I know how it might end. I'm not gambling on tomorrow.
Noko. Why help me then, if...
For Verso. And for you.
My friend.
Verso gave us many new beginnings. He would have wanted a new beginning for you too. You deserve a new beginning. If you want one. Every one of us does. Now come over here and let's snuggle.
Snug!
Little Spoon.
Obviously.
That's adorable. I love it.
Yeah.
No
I'm not really inspired these days.
Oh, new dialogue.
Let's see if SKA has more of that wine you like. Maybe that'll help.
Yeah. You miss Noko, don't you?
Indeed. Life is more colorful with Noko by my side.
Maybe we could stop by the Gestural village for a little bit. We need more supplies anyway.
That would be lovely.
What will you do when this is all over? I'm having trouble imagining you living a normal life in Lumiere.
Yeah. I'm not sure I can live in a city anymore. I don't know. What about you?
Well, since we mere mortals can't leave this canvas, Mael has kindly offered to paint the outside world for me. So I can see.
Do you mean...
A painting inside this painting.
Is there anyone special?
Yeah.
Oh.
And all the
Yes.
And...
Her dialogue is still the same.
Let's
Aren't you
And
scared?
his is still the same, too. Okay. Go ahead and... just... All right. Any dialogue while sleeping? Nope. Looks like it will be break time then. I will be back in a few minutes. I am not feeling Cam for this. I wonder if Estus is actually a word. I've seen it in a handful of games, E-S-T-U-S. I wonder if that would have been one of those 5s in there. Or if that is just a creation of somebody that stuck. Like, a lot of the times those words that are used in games are not exclusive to those games, right?
I am speed.
Aww. I just want the journal. You're actually pretty strong.
Oh well.
Huh, an STD. Ow.
Not impressed.
Finally, a counter.
Let the ink flow.
Nice. Never cast this before. Damn, that's good.
Watch out.
Oh, shit. Oh, she only had 1 HP. I really hate this blight
Drama
thing.
is flowing.
Thank you for stopping by, Canis. Rest well. And congratulations on your signature.
I've lived through worse.
Oh, I'm out of points.
Incoming. Your existence ends now.
On me.
Watch out.
191,000 damage. That's not gonna do much. Only 44,000, yeah.
Watch out.
And since I didn't mention it, and since I didn't respond earlier to it, Candace, I have been hydrating. I have drank more than a liter of water. So if you are still lurking, know that your hydrate was not missed. And now I have a cup of chai, which I will hydrate with shortly.
A storm is coming.
Oh shit! I did not know that shooting the lamp was actually a thing that was relevant. Good to know. thought that was for killing that guy specifically. Oh, wow. 29 level upgrade for that. Fair enough.
I miss you. I don't have the right to miss you, but I do. I wish I could talk to you. Tell you. Fuck. I don't know what I would tell you. Just
Oh, shit.
ask that you forgive me. Julie. Forgive me. I'm not a traitor. I'm not. I'm trying to save. I'm trying to save us all. But you're right. I am a coward. I'm a fucking coward. You deserved to know why, but I couldn't. I couldn't face you properly. Not. And still do what had to be done. Papa believes you're Clair's creation, and even if you're not, we can no longer trust you. But I think you just wanted answers. Why? Why couldn't you just let it go? Why did you convince them to abduct me, interrogate me?
Oh, I didn't mean to cut that off. That was an accident. If people want, I can go back and replay that if anybody missed the last couple words of it. Okay.
I miss you. I don't have the right
Oh wow,
to miss
there's
you, but
so
I do.
much of it too.
I wish I could talk to you.
Okay.
Tell
Hands
me.
off the controller. I'm not touching it at all. If it cancels, it's because of the game.
I don't know what I would tell you. Just ask that you forgive me. Julie. Forgive me. I'm not a traitor. I'm not. I'm trying to save. I'm trying to save us all. But you're right. I am a coward. I'm a fucking coward. You deserved to know why, but I couldn't. I couldn't face you properly. Not. And still do what had to be done. Papa believes you're Clair's creation, and even if you're not, we can no longer trust you. But I think you just wanted answers. Why? Why couldn't you just let it go? Why did you convince them to abduct me, interrogate me? No. Fuck, I shouldn't say that. You thought I was a traitor. You were doing what you thought was right, just like we are. I swear to you, I'm doing what's right. I should have known when you started questioning things that you wouldn't be fooled. But how could I even explain? You'd have thought I'd gone mad. Doppelgangers. Canvas worlds. Man. But Papa's right. We can't take the risk. Too much is at stake. It had to be done. It had to. Clair already took our sister. If we want to save our family, our world, our people, we can't take any chances. And once we free Mama, she'll bring you back.
So this is
It
the
won't be
one
forever.
person that he mentions wanting to bring back in the conversation with CL.
I
I see.
promise. We deserve to live. All of us. We deserve to exist.
I've said it before and I'll say it again, like, stuff like that, I feel like should have probably been... Oh, another journal here. Would have probably been maybe in the main story?
Julie, search and rescue. I know what I saw. He died. Fucking died. That attack destroyed half his torso. There's no walking away from that. But when I found him, he was unconscious but whole. His uniform was destroyed, yes, but his chest was merely bruised. He says the blast just missed him, and it was chaotic during battle, so I probably misunderstood what I saw. Bullshit! Absolute bloody bullshit! He and his father keep saying the paintress is the solution, not the problem. But I don't buy it anymore. I think they're lying about what happened to Expedition Zero. Somehow, everyone else died, but they walked out without a scratch. It hurts to think he'd betray us. But nobody ever expects to be betrayed. His mistake, though. Is thinking his charm is sufficient to sell his lies. We'll take him tomorrow night. Claude, Louise, and Dion are no fools. They saw what I saw. We will get answers. And if he is a traitor, then he will share the fate of traitors.
Take you to the sky.
That was fairly important lore.
Interesting.
Is this the arena? No, this was a painting workshop.
Here we go.
Wonder how many more pieces of lore there are just sitting on places you couldn't reach without the flight. Like, not in dungeons up here like this one, but like, just sitting on the ground in places you couldn't land, couldn't get to without flying.
Hang on tight. Hang on tight.
Okay, so there's probably four of those, maybe six of those enemies. Because there's two of different elements, so there's probably one of each element. The question is whether the like light and dark elements count in that. Oh, you're ugly. Sorry, buddy, but I don't think I want anything to do with you.
flashing through the sky.
Okay, so the ones of those that aren't portals appear to be just treasures.
Perfect.
Hang on tight. Here we go.
All right.
Flashing through the sky.
At the end of last stream, we triggered the starting cutscene for this place, so we're not gonna get like the opening cutscene. I just need to get to one of the flags to heal up, because my characters are all at 1 HP. This flag is weird. Oh well, let's just do this. There'll be another flag in here. That flag is just really weird, it won't let you... Sometimes it just won't interact. That was cool. Caught me off guard, but cool. Okay, so double burn and energizing turn were both ones I was already using, so they just upgraded those stats. Perfect.
Useful.
Give 2 AP on applying powerful. Interesting. Does she have the powerful ability? If she does, I don't have it. She has defense. And I think she also has rush. If it was Gustav who had powerful, but that would mean Verso probably has it in his kit too. Because I believe most of Gustav's abilities are a part of Verso's tree somewhere. Okay, so this is where I initially came up. Alright, he has some too. Okay, yeah. Honestly. And then I can... Oh wait, I got some of those. Nice, 6, so enough to do one upgrade of... Ooh, what's that? Oh, that's level 29 now? So what I want to give him... Cleansing Tint is probably not worth it, and Shortcut's probably not worth it either. So let's give him that instead of Cleansing Tint. Okay, I don't have any better options than Shortcut for him anyway, so that's fine. It's got 9 more points. I feel like this fight is going to be super easy anyways, but... Both because of the difficulty I'm on and because of the fact that this is designed for like 10 levels earlier than I am. So like...
42s.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
More treasure. Yoink! Oh, you
Father.
put that fight?
He's at the tower.
Yes.
I am.
Specifically in our way, in a way that that we can't get by it? Well, I don't believe in that.
Good stuff.
Interesting.
Nice.
Okay, that looks like the right way then, based off of the giant explosion. Oh, you're still chasing me. Let's fight one of these guys. Or one group of these guys, I suppose.
Radiance away.
Meet your reckoning. Only better.
Oh, yay! New weapons. New level 16 weapons. Such value, much weapon.
Interesting.
And even more so, 2 new level 16 weapons for a character I don't even use.
What have we here?
I'm gonna say there's no way past this guy yet anymore since I fell down here.
Chroma is flowing.
You're outmatched.
Oh.
Spill some ink.
It follows that with, hey, what's it called? Thingy, majigamabob. Yeah, you heard me.
Anya!
A storm is coming.
Prepare for annihilation.
Oh, lovely.
Good stuff.
The Opera House.
I'm gonna be actually surprised if they don't throw Emma at us in somewhere in here. I think it would be really dumb if they did. I don't think it makes sense to, but it feels like something this game would do.
Interesting.
What have we here? Nevrons from the Axon Islands. What are they doing here?
Like Axon's their papa's creations, not Claire's.
Oh, wow.
an advantage.
Damn it. Couldn't quite make it out between them. Oh well.
Finesse and grace.
A storm is coming.
Finesse and grace. Prepare for annihilation.
There's still Jason. Okay, so this is just around the other way. Like how that guy's back, but none of the others are. He's just like, oh fuck these guys. I'm just gonna stay here. They're not important enough for me to chase. You guys can go chase. If you catch them, I'll come join you.
Almost there.
Mael?
Let's go.
Interesting. Interesting.
Nice.
Interesting.
No need to manoroka be. Unagami.
I mean, you definitely buy all of those. I've got better than that. That would be an upgrade for her, but sure, why not? And Mael, one last duel for you.
Aya. From fire. Finesse and precision.
Naru pokira vemir.
Ah, sure, let's buy it.
Rame.
Papa is somewhere past the gardens.
Huh. I was 100%, well, not quite, I was like 95% confident that was a fight. Like, it just seemed to be set up to be like an evil wall style encounter where like you walk in and then you fight it.
I can't sustain the expedition as much longer.
Matt, we need to defeat them fast.
Oh, I guess that's the tower they mean. I hope with the whole that isn't another giant dungeon. I'm surprised that nowhere in here so far has been a doorway to the manor. I was expecting there to be one final doorway in the final section here. But maybe it's just up there still. We'll come back for you later.
Good stuff.
I like how that was supposed to stop me from getting up here. But because I came at it from a different angle, it did nothing.
Good stuff.
Bye.
Oh, lovely.
This last one, though, seems to be directly in my path.
Father's been extra inspired.
A most enticing.
Yeah.
From fire. over there. And the chroma we need to bring back Lumiere.
Even I can sense him.
We'd better make sure we're ready.
Alright, this looks like final boss time, and it is break time, so this is perfect. We'll be going into the final boss with a full hour between breaks to deal with it. So, words time, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Keep doing that. Nope, not happening. You had better be right here and ready to fight, not prepping for some giant dungeon for me to do. I am ready to beat the shit out of Papa Dearest. Did I leave myself at sub full HP? Well, if so, we'll deal with it.
Papa?
Alicia.
Please. I just want you to understand what this canvas means to me.
I do understand. I know how powerful and intoxicating it is. How deeply attached we can become to the worlds we pour our hearts and souls into. I was enthralled, and it nearly killed me.
That doesn't mean you have to erase Verso's canvas.
Child, do you think I want to? After all the sorrows we've endured, do you really think that I want to destroy this last piece of his soul?
Then don't.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices. We do what we must.
Grief often blinds us, and we make choices we can never take back.
You grieve for two.
I grieve for many.
The choices of parents leave indelible marks upon their children. But ultimately, the voices in their head have to be their own. You cannot set the boundaries of their life for them.
After the fire, you wanted me to find new joy in life. And I tried. But I couldn't. Verso died because of me. How do I get from that to joy?
Child, it will get better, I promise you. But this is not the way. Your friends speak truth. And it changes nothing. You can hate me. But that's a choice I must make. As your father, I must look out for you. Especially when you can't look out for yourself.
You treat me as if I'm still 5!
I treat you
As if the shadow from the worst day of our lives is going to suffocate you and take you from us too!
Enough. I said enough.
She has one of each.
Ready to evade.
Oh, that's it. Nice.
Meet your
You know,
I'm ready.
she deserves this. It's just too bad I don't have enough to use Gustav's homage. Actually, seem.
We must accept things as they are, not how we want them to be.
I'll do it.
Oh wow. Okay.
Stop this
We get a real fight if we let him live that. I wonder if I would have not been able to kill him there anyways.
I do love a challenge, but this is beginning to irk me.
Fuck. He keeps regenerating.
Maybe we focus on the axons first.
No, she can't.
Is Mommy interfering in the fight? Or is Claire interfering in the fight? I think it's Mommy.
Mama.
Yeah.
You're going to kill yourself. It's too soon for you to return to any canvas.
Phase 2.
I'll do it.
You selfish, Aline!
See, that's the painting I saw, but I wasn't able to figure out where to hang it.
The storm is coming.
My turn. Your existence ends now.
Oh, nice. Ended up nice.
Let's spill some ink. For good stuff.
Let the ink flow. The eternity of ice. Okay.
Damn, 60,000 burn. Okay.
Aside, the canvas is killing you both.
Not this time!
Oh, she returned to her original appearance for the final moment. That's cool. I kind of think it would have been better if she'd done it as Mael, because, like, that's who she wants to be for longer. But it's still kind of a cool moment.
Ironic. Your mother was the one who saved me when I lost myself in a canvas. She taught me how to safely use our gift. How to soar without flying too close to the sun. We painted hundreds of canvas worlds, pushing the very boundaries of creation. And she never let me forget that every day we spent here has a price. Yet, here we are now.
So trust her. If she's doing this, then...
I trust what she
No, it is a game,
Think
actually.
you know what's at stake, but you don't.
I know precisely what's at stake. You want control. You want to feel like you're doing something. You couldn't save Verso, so you want to save us. Except you're not. Destroying the canvas won't help us move on. It'll just deny us the one place that helped us feel again.
67 years. 67 years I spent trapped within the monolith. But I persisted. I persisted. Do you know why?
Because you're arrogant and were 100%
Do you know why
confident.
I cannot leave her or you behind? This is what I see every day. I cannot spend another day with living corpses. Since the fire, our family has crumbled. Aline in the canvas. Clair fighting a solitary war. You, a living ghost.
And you think this will fix that?
Broke us.
Like, what makes you think this is gonna fix it?
To be fixed.
You can't fix this.
I cannot lose you too.
Don't you see? That's how I feel about them. I can't lose them either. I've lost too much. Papa, see? I've lost so much.
We both lost so much.
Papa, I don't want to lose you either. I'm not leaving you forever. Just a little longer.
I want to trust you, but
But you have trust issues and you're an asshole?
You can.
keep the light on for you. I hope you find peace. Hold on to each other.
Verso!
I'm sorry. You're tired of painting, aren't you? I'm tired too.
That's... You shouldn't be able to be here.
Mamon's gift.
Why did you run in? It's dangerous for you here.
See things as they are, not how you want them to be.
What?
You lied to your father.
No.
He saw it too. But he wanted to believe. You're going to die here. Why don't you just leave? You can always come back.
The moment I leave, Papa will erase this canvas.
This is not worth your life.
What life? My life of loneliness in a shell of a body, with no voice and no future.
You're my El. No matter where you are, you don't need this canvas.
But everything I want is here. Here I have a chance to live, Verso to live. Up there I merely exist.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices.
Stop quoting Papa!
It's time to stop painting.
Verso! Papa also said, hold on to each other.
I'm sorry.
Oh. I mean, the whole point of this has been to go to this, so why would I choose anything else? Like, if I were to choose the Fight as Verso option, it would basically mean the entirety of Act 3 was completely without stakes and completely pointless. And most of the game would be pointless, too.
Verso, stop! You can't just decide this for everyone!
We're all hypocrites, doing the same thing to each other.
Please.
Please, listen to me. Only you can do this. You can do this, please. Unpaint me. Unpaint me. Please. I don't want this life.
Stop saying that.
I don't want this life. I don't want this life.
I just wanted to live this lifetime together. This lifetime that was stolen from us. Please.
I'm not surprised she turns out to be a hypocrite, but...
I don't want this life. Help me. Help me.
If you could grow old, would you find a reason to smile?
Oh my god, that kid is the most uncanny valley ever. I'm assuming his name is Verso and he's... or Gustav, one of the two. And he's horrifying. Absolutely horrifying. Okay, so it's... yeah. I'd forgotten how Uncanny Valley Sophie was, too. Could be. That would make sense, actually, yeah. Because we potentially could have repainted the pregnancy. Okay. So this is Dad coming to say goodbye to his daughter as her body gives out. So we talked about this earlier already, so I'm not going to go too deep into like the verbal review part of this, because I usually do a bit of a verbal review at the end of a game. I think my opinion is still the same. The characters were great, although I do think that a little bit of the writing at the very end kind of felt a little contradictory to some of the characters they'd established, like some of the personality traits they'd established, and it fell a little bit dry in that final scene there a little bit. But the characters are still great, even with that little the narrative never really got better. I still think it's a fairly weak narrative for a game overall. Both in the context of the early game hiding everything in trying desperately to be mysterious, in the mid to late game where they just kind of undermined the entire emotional weight of the game and removed a lot of the stakes. Like, a good story has to have stakes, and I didn't really feel any in that at the end there. And I think that just kind of did a number on the emotional draw of the story. Like, if it wasn't for the characters being so well acted, I feel like there would have been no. Oh, I didn't know that was Andy Serkis. Interesting. I feel like there would have been no like emotional impact to this game at all. Start to finish would have been just nothing. But the characters really, really, really carried everything so hard. Mael, Lune, Verso, even Ciel and Minoko, and of course SKA, who is just an absolute delight. Like the entire cast, maybe less so Gustav, because he kind of. I mean, even he was pretty decent, but the cast just did such a good job of making sure that even with the kind of mild narrative, the kind of weak narrative, the game was still emotionally impactful because the characters were so well acted and had such good dynamics. I did think that one other issue with the narrative was that the characters never asked questions about anything. There were so many weird things that happened, and the characters and like the, sorry, not the characters, and the yeah, there were so many weird things that happened, and the cast just never like questioned any of it. Like, I think back to like Verso calling Mael Alicia in before we knew that she was Alicia. Everyone heard it, and nobody was like, "Why'd you call her Alicia?" Even if the answer had been like, "Oh, this reminded me of something from my past or with my sister or something," it still would have at least shown that the characters were paying attention, which it kind of felt like they weren't. As far as the gameplay goes, I think the parry and the dodge were fun mechanics overall. I think the parry windows were a little bit narrow on normal and like too forgiving for my personal preference on easy. But that's the type of thing that, you know, 3 difficulty settings can't account for super well. I do think it was really good of them to have the parries become easier on easy. Like, that is very good accessibility. To make those much, much, much more forgiving on the easiest difficulty. Like, I think that was very smart, and I think the easy difficulty was well designed for what it was intended to be, which was just a person who just wants to get through the game, just wants to get the story. But the gap between normal and easy was way too big. There needed to be another difficulty in there, something in between that either had like stronger enemies with the easy parry windows, halfway between in terms of the parry windows, or the lower stats but the harder parry windows. Something in between, like something to kind of make it not seem like you're going from difficulty 1 to difficulty 8. Like, the gap was enormous. Oh, Minoko was named after a dog. That's adorable. That is another plus for the game. While I do think the parry and the dodge were good mechanics, I do not feel the same about the jump, especially the jump. The chromatic parry, or whatever it was called, the gradient parry, I have less strong feelings about. It was mostly fine. Like, didn't really feel super satisfying, but it was fine. It was less of an issue than the jump. I think the reason why it was less of an issue than the jump is that, one, the animation was more a part of the attack animations, whereas with the jump it was just a tiny little yellow mark on the screen. So instead of playing the game, I was playing Watch for the Yellow Mark. And that kind of, whenever it happened, distracted me from really enjoying the game. The gradient parry felt a little bit more well integrated because, like, the actual animation involved, like, the character drawing the color from the world for the attack and the enemy doing, like, this big dramatic attack with that. So it felt a little more integrated. So the gradient parry gets a little bit of a higher mark than the jump parry, but the jump parry was just bad. There's just no positive I can say about the jump parry, or the jump dodge, pardon. It's just a bad mechanic. I think better difficulty settings probably would have made me more of a fan of the combat in this game. Because it really just didn't feel like there was a difficulty that was appropriate for me. Normal was a little bit too hard for me. I never really got the hang of it fully. I was able to get through it, but mostly by relying on, like, retrying things until I got lucky. And easy was just nonsense easy. And it really felt like there was no middle ground on that, and there should have been. I also think that the developers of this game had a bit of an obsession with complexity for the sake of complexity. Like, I don't know why every character had their own resource, their own combo mechanic, their own... Like, I don't know why, with having four different like defensive things to keep a track of, and quick time events that were different for every attack, and a different skill tree for every character, they also needed every character to have a completely unique resource mechanic as well. It just felt a little overkill. It's not a huge problem, but it's just a symptom of the fact that I feel like the devs in this needed to keep in mind that complexity you add has to serve a real purpose, and I don't think a lot of the complexity they used served a real purpose. So that's kind of... I think that kind of sums up my thoughts. Like, gameplay was pretty good. I think most of my problems with the gameplay, again, come back to the fact that there was no difficulty setting that really felt right. And the fact that that jump dodge was just so dumb. Story, bad. Like, the characters were what carried the game. The narrative was meh at best, bad at worst. Characters were great. Voice performances were great. Oh, and I guess the other thing to say is that the music and the visuals were like 95% amazing. There was a little bit of an awkward sound balancing issue at a few points where some things were suddenly very quiet or suddenly very loud. Not the worst issue ever, but it definitely made it a little weird, especially when we had music transitions. Like in that final dungeon, the 3 different songs in the final dungeon were all like vastly different volumes, and I just wasn't willing to go into the menus to adjust it to match. So sorry if I deafened anyone during that last segment with the music changes, but the second music, I think it was just dramatically louder than the others. So yeah, I think it's a good game. I don't think it's a great